Ice has been sitting here for a little bit. Get all the water out first. Probably gonna take 2 to get through this. Oh, well, since you heard that shit, hasn't it? I'm a big girl. I can dig too. Ooh, exactly enough room. Exactly enough room. Lewd. Let it chill a little bit. I'll let you chill a little bit. I'll let all you chill a little bit. Because that's what the weekly Zatsu's for, man. Hello everyone, this is your faithful Amanda Splatts. Don't mind me. I got some disturbing IRL life news like a half hour before I started today. Still kind of parsing it. If it affects any upcoming streams, I'll let you know. I may have to take a hiatus in June. But I will do my damnedest to come back by July. My absolute fucking damnedest. But there's a heads up. I may have to take some time off in May. I may have to disappear a little bit in June. I'll only elaborate if it ends up becoming a problem. But we're not here for that, man. We're here to Zatsu. We're here to talk about the week that was. And the week that's coming up. It's gonna be a huge fucking week coming up. Man, that's a pretty good fucking week this week, too. Hold on. Forgot to set up my phone. Because I was like, I don't like to have a lot of shit open. Especially when I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And running the 3D. I don't like to have a lot of shit open. Just for like resource purposes. Just get the stream going on my phone so I can see what the normal person says. If YouTube decides to fuck up my, ding me for my fucking BGM again. It's always better to be prepared. Always better to be prepared. People tell me in my life that I prepare too much for shit. That may never happen. But even if it takes months, even if it takes years, eventually that shit does happen. And eventually I'm prepared. I've been able to tank a lot of hits in my life. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tank the ones that will be coming up in the next couple months. I honestly don't. But I will keep you informed. Don't worry about me, man. Like, I'm not important, but I will keep you informed. But I'm just saying, like, I may have to disappear for a while in June, depending on what happens here. Just being real with you, man. And I'm being real with you today because this is the weekly Zatsu. The week that was, man. The week that was a little shitty. But it was also good. Like most weeks. So... Monday and Tuesday. Nothing. Didn't plan nothing, wasn't gonna be nothing. I was gonna gorilla, but I didn't have the fucking energy. Wednesday, we played Dead Estate. Move that back. Move that behind everyone. Not behind the background, no, it's fucking dumb. Wednesday, played Dead Estate. Chat will go down. I do apologize for being a little unprofessional this evening. Like I got the fucking news that fucked me up in the head a little bit. So we'll fucking make do, man. Desert Girls will fucking make do. But I knew I wanted to get this out here, man, from lurkers, VOD watchers, second screen saints, anyone who's got an interest in the project. And I know there's not a lot of them these days, but the ones that are still interested in the project after all this time are precious to me. And I do deeply appreciate you hanging out with this old dumb desert bitch after nearly 9 months. I want to keep doing this, man. I want to keep fucking doing this, but I don't know if outside life is going to let me for a while. We will cross that bridge though when we get to it. Enough harping on that shit. So Wednesday morning, very early, 5 a.m., we did Dead Estate. Top down, little shooter, twin stick shooter. I'm not good at that type of game. Not good at the type of game, but it did have a huge muscular woman in it, Fuji, the wrestler boxer woman. And I'm like, okay, $4 on sale, I'll fucking buy it. And I blocked out like 4 hours. The reason I got up at 5 instead of 7, because I had things to do that day. So I got up at 5 instead of 7. I blocked out 4 hours to try to unlock Fuji. It took me 17 minutes. Because all you have to do is get max HP to 12. And one of the starting characters gets double health. So 8 and then upgrade 10, 12. It was good to go. You got little to no range. Doesn't use any weapons. He's strong as fuck and agile as fuck though, so that's cool. Jacked as fuck too. And apparently she's the wife / girlfriend of the actual real protagonist, the witch woman Cornelia. Was not able to unlock anyone else though, because the rest of the unlocks, most of them involved beating the game at least once. Like getting the hard-boiled cop, had to beat the game on one loop. Getting the witch, you had to beat the game as the two, Jules and Jeff, or whoever they are, the two characters you start out with. And it's not my type of game, I'll admit it's not my type of game. But it was cute, good music, good pixel art. Big jack muscular woman. Fucking tried it. Got it on deep discount, deep fucking sale. And I feel like I got my money's worth, man. I do. I'm not gonna go out of my way to play Dead Estate again. I'm not gonna go out of my way. But I'm definitely gonna keep it as a potential cut bait stream. Alright. There we go. It was fun. It's not my type of thing, it's not my genre, but I had fun. So that was early in the morning. Then I had shit to do in the early to mid-afternoon. And I was feeling a lot better by the time we got to Blood and Bacon. It's shitty little fucking boomer shooter that I got for 49 cents. Bought a copy from Malone for 49 cents. And we have been playing it far, far longer than we probably fucking should have. Another classic Malone stream, man. Malone being a fucking gremlin. Doing the fucking hard carry. Having a good time. Having a good fucking time. So we were going to go ahead and do Blood and Bacon Part 3 next week, just so we can get this fucking game out of the way. But he actually landed a huge collab with the Armchair. And he's going to be teaching them how to play VTuber card games like Oshi Push and Riff Runners. That's fucking cool, man. Malone's moving up in the world. And it's fucking great to see. He puts himself out so much. But we are going to be doing Blood and Bacon Part 3 in 2 weeks. Like you look at my schedule, you look at the rooms I have put up. Rooms are not canon until you see a schedule that sets them in stone. But you can look at my rooms that I have pending, and I have both the rooms for this upcoming week and the week after that. Everything, April is pretty much planned out, because I may have to do a reduced schedule in May, and I may not be able to stream much in June. I was called. Well, fucking, I hope when you were called, you weren't walking down a hallway, had a fucking chandelier land on your head, and then, like, we're charged a $200 medical bill. But we'll get to that stream later. So yeah, Blood and Bacon was a lot of fun. Malone will be doing, and I got big shit coming up this week too, so I cannot monopolize every Wednesday of Malone's. I mean, we're making sure he never finishes Witcher 3. That's the real reason we're doing this shit. But also, yeah, it's gonna be a fucking great collab, man. But yeah, 2 weeks time, we're gonna try to finish the whole thing in one stream. We did 1 through 25 on the first episode, 26 through 50 on the next one. We're gonna try to do 51 through 100, the whole scenario, on the next stream in a couple weeks. Not sure we'll be able to do it, but it looks like the loop is pretty much set in stone. Like, if we don't yap a whole lot at the beginning, just yap while we play. Because it does get fucking mindless at a point. And then we gotta find something else to do with future salted. I like this name, Salted Caramel. Because, like, when you have, like, a group like a Holatori or Holoc or something, they usually get a name. And I think Malone and I have streamed together enough to go ahead and call it Salted Caramel. Just like Malone and Nicola, that's Nikara. Yeah, that's it, Nikara. We gotta start getting the fucking merchandisable. Get fucking merked. I'm Mark Malone. We're playing fucking golf. That's what I fucking did. Oh yeah, we played Gmod golf as well, and that went about as bad as you could fucking expect with Malone playing golf. With the waifu, with Thong cutting her asshole in half. Things went fucking sideways, and it was glorious. Always a good time with Malone. Always a good time. So Friday, Malone did a full stream, rival stream. Now, obviously, my potato can't fucking stream rivals, but you know, I had shit to do. I'm doing fucking things and items, and I stopped by, had a little chat, and before I did that, pull this shit up. This is one of the dumbest things I had ever done. Anyone who knows me, watch my streams, watch my Vegas streams. My Vegas streams were one of my comfort games. Might recognize her. The fucking high-low lady. QRD for anyone who doesn't watch my Vegas streams. Not only are you gambling when you play Vegas Stream, but like every 4 or 5 hands or so, a random person is gonna come accost one of your people and do a fucking thing. Sometimes they will present you with a choice, and you may win or lose money depending on what that choice you make. Sometimes they'll challenge you to a little game, and this woman, the fucking high-low autist, she appears all the fucking time. Asks you to play a game of high-low with her. And if you win or you lose, she talks about being too skilled for you. It's high or low. You're guessing if the number is going to be higher or lower. There's no skill involved on your part. There's minimal skill involved on the player's part. No, you're drawing a ball from a tumbler. That's not too skilled for what the fuck, lady. And she shows up all the fucking time. Like I did a 4-hour Vegas stream and I saw her like 8 fucking times. So I hopped into Malone's stream, I got the pitch. In fact, the funny thing, I ran Vegas Dream a half hour before Malone's stream, just to make sure I got the dialogue correct for her. And sure enough, I ran into her after like 10 minutes. So I got the dialogue, I played the fucking autist, the high-low autist. She's gonna be like the next Robert Landau. She may be appearing in my fucking streams. I'll warn you ahead of time. Went to random.org, pulled up some random numbers, fucked around with Malone a little bit. And then dipped out, chilled out, listened to Malone for a bit, finishing up my shift. And then San Ruby stopped by. And stopped by at the opportune time, too. Yeah, Malone. These weekly Zatsus, they're out of character. So I don't care if you see everything. These are just out of character. You're talking to the author. But yeah. San Ruby paid Malone a little visit at the beginning of the stream. And Malone, at the time, had a picture of him dressed up like Hitler with his titties hanging out. Things got stranger from there, believe it or not. You've got to watch a Malone stream. You've got to watch a Malone stream, you've got to watch it correctly. You have to get there when the doors open at 4 o'clock or whatever. Because the Yap session is primo Malone. You might learn about something. You might hear some great music. You might see a titty. No one fucking knows. That's the esoteric mystery of Carmel. Yeah, it was fun. And then I did a stream that I did months ago. Communing with the dead. And I had to get bait. It's one of my worst streams I've been having a lot of really shitty streams. Friday Night Death Slap. It's okay, because it's an experimental slap. I know no one's watching on Fridays. Friday, or most people. I don't want to say no one. I do have a couple people stop by. But very few people stop by on Friday evenings. That's why I stopped doing Splatter Day. Because there's no people stop. But people stop by a lot for the morning streams, which are easier for me physically to do as well. But Friday Night Death Stream, I do that because between Tuesday and Saturday, I don't stream for 4 days straight. I need to get a little engagement during that time. So there was a stream I was supposed to do months ago, Communing with the Dead. And I gotta go way back to pull up this one because I made the thumbnail months ago. Probably should have planned this out a little bit. All the way back, trying to find it. Here it is. Where was this made? Where was this made? What was it? I forget the original. Properties. January 31st. Communing with the Dead was supposed to be done January 31st, so postponed over a couple of months, apparently. And it fell flat. The bit just fucking fell flat. It was going to be me talking to various historical figures using character AI. This chatbot that pretends to be various different characters. And chat.ai, it's a nice service, great, it's free, of course. But I was just not... Initially, I was going to try to sell famous historical figures, crypto. But then I thought I would probably get the stream dinged. Because even if I said it was a parody, and it's obviously a joke, people might think it was actual crypto scam anyways. So got cold feet on that. So I just asked them questions of historical figures, and they either just said nothing, or they said stupid shit. Or I think William Shakespeare, the last one about William Shakespeare, that might have been libelous. Like, the Clinton family might sue me for that one. Wasn't me though, it was AI William Shakespeare. Yeah. After about, 30-40 minutes, I failed. And this is about me, a term I don't use a lot, I've been using more these days, cut and bait. You know, there's a saying, fish or cut bait. Do it, or just fucking cut it short. With the a lot of the experimental streams I've been doing, like the Genesis football one, and to some extent, General Bun Bun playing ball bullet gun, although I think that was really good. I think in the end, looking at it, exploring General Bun Bun's psyche, seeing the PTSD she may have from the war, was a good thing to explore. But now I was just having dumb conversation with AI, like 30-40 minutes in, I cut bait. And if I'm gonna be doing experimental shit, if I'm gonna be doing weird shit, I need to know when the bit is not landing. I need to know when to cut bait. And after the Shakespeare one, I knew it was time to cut bait. Because, like I said, it was Friday night experimental slot. You experiment with shit, and sometimes the experiment is just not going to work. So I cut bait, and then I took over as Amanda again. And we played Dicey Dungeons. Pull that up, I didn't make a thumbnail for it. I cut bait at like 7:40 or so I only had 20 minutes to make a new room, make a new thumbnail, etc. All that shit. So I didn't make a full thumbnail, I just made one AI picture, got the first AI picture I could get. Loading it now, fucking taking forever. As you do. I still need to organize my shit. I actually had a video sitting that I was gonna watch while I organized my shit. A little 2-hour video from a guy named Derek at Stop Skeletons from Fighting about his like multi-year journey to get a 16-person game of Baseball 2000 on the Game Boy going. But I ended up watching that at like 3 this morning because my back was fucking massacring me and I couldn't do shit about it. Go through the fucking pictures, are not loading right now. Shit. Fuck it. Talk about it while I'm waiting. So, cut bait as Sandy. And, you know, it just went, hey, what haven't I played on this channel in a while? Oh, there it is. What haven't I played on this channel in a while? Played Dice and Dungeons. That's a very simple game. We can just pop in and play. So I cut bait on the experimental stream. And I had a good fucking time. If I'd have just cut bait and called it quits for the night, I would have been in a bad headspace all fucking night. Because I disappointed my viewers. I disappointed the people who came out for the death slot. And left them with a bad taste in their mouth. But then I ended up doing something fun and having fun. A good fucking time. I already beat the robot level, so I did one of the jester levels. And we got Audrey. Big, jacked, hulking, muscle-bound female boss. Fuck yes. And we got one victory in 2 hours. I'll fucking live with it. I will live with that shit. So yeah, I'm usually I delete most of my Steam games if I know it's not gonna be something I'm immediately playing or something. I need to like save room. But I'm gonna start keeping a few of these safety game, quote unquote safety games, the cut bait games, if we need to cut bait on the stream for them. Like, and not just the weird experimental shit I'm doing. And there will be more weird experimental shit in the future. Like I said, check the schedule. Like, even if a normal stream is like a collab, like a game stream. No, if the collab is where we just fucking yap. If we have to cut bait on a collab game, just fucking yap. So after that, I went ahead and, since it was already Amanda and I was no longer Sand Ruby, I went ahead and hopped into Malone's chat again. I missed Rika, man. Rika stopped by while I was doing the Communing with the Dead stream. I missed Rika. Ooh, I want to play blackjack. Rika, I want to play fucking blackjack with you. Dude, tell him fucking yes. Alright, and then I got to chat with Nicola too. So it was me and Nicola and Malone just chatting it up. And then Grub stopped by and it felt good. If I had just cut bait after the stream ended, just gone to bed like I was thinking of doing, and then nobody would have been happy. Nobody would have been satisfied. But I pivoted. I need to learn how to pivot more, honestly. Like, you know I'm set in my fucking ways. You know I got shit set in stone. I plan out shit a month in advance. You see, I've got rooms up until the end of fucking April. I'm gonna be doing some very interesting things. Like I said, I don't know what May is gonna look like or if there's even gonna be a June. But I'm gonna keep April interesting. So yeah, it felt good. That felt good. So Friday did Dicey Dinners, and then Saturday, I don't want to worry people. I don't want to fucking worry people, but at work has been cutting a lot of people's hours. Where is it? Hold on. So they cut me to the fucking bone on Saturday. They cut me after like a few hours. Because yeah, I don't know how to pace myself when I'm working on something. And y'all see that. Y'all see I have a boatload of fucking things up. Boatload of shit. By the way, here's Audrey. Fuck yeah. Be more jacked, muscle-bound women in video games. But yeah, so I had a weird fucking idea. Why not? Why the fuck not? I'll play Vegas Dream. Gorilla Vegas Dream. Until we meet the fucking high-low autist. And believe it or not, tied with Blood and Bacon with Malone, Vegas Dream might have actually been my favorite stream this week. Because it was only 32 minutes before the fucking high-low autist showed up. And in that 32 minutes, Malone stopped by, Deadmax stopped by, a lot of people stopped by, and I actually ended up kind of bearing my soul a little bit. Because I was in a real bad fucking headspace, and I needed that. So, I'm actually kind of, I don't recommend a lot. I do recommend, you might want to check out the Vegas. It's less than 40 minutes. Because like I said, the fucking autist showed up like after 31 minutes. But it was a nice small encapsulation of where I am right now and what I'm doing. And what I'm trying to do. And what's in my fucking headspace holding me back. All that condensed into like 40 minutes. I think that's pretty awesome. I gotta get rid of the mindset that a lot of people seem to be in, that longer is better. That if you do a longer stream, a stream is better. I'm like fucking Ernest Hemingway yesterday. I try to do short, muscular streams. Like, you'll see me stream 13 times a week. But a lot of the streams are short. And you put all the actual hour stream together, they don't compare to the average Malone week. Gotta do what I fucking do for me, man. I gotta start taking care of myself, although now I'm on the fucking bottom rung again. And UFO 50 this morning on Sunday. We went ahead and played all the fucking games. We have dusted off and attempted all 50 games in UFO 50. And I favorited 20 of them. When you got a collection of 50 games for $20, full-fledged games, and 2/5 of them are good enough that you want to come back, and some of the other ones are good enough that might come back. It's fucking great. A lot of fun. Got some puzzle games, got some exploration games. It's gonna be fucking great delving into this deeper. We even beat one of the games. Yeah, there are 3 specialties for each game. There's a gift you can get by getting a Chivo. You can get a gold disc by beating a game. And a cherry disc by doing something that's harder than beating a game. And we got a cherry disc in the Quibble Racing game by coming out ahead and having the most money after a 6-game cycle. It took mere minutes. But I'm on my fucking way now. We've tried all 150 games, or tried all 50 games once. Beat 1 game. This has been a nice change of... UFO 50 has been a very nice change of pace for the long-form Sundays. Long-form Sundays are literally supposed to be my RPG slot. I wanted to do a lot of emulated RPGs, translated RPGs. You could stick fucking 60 to 80 hours into one of those, though. And if I'm only playing for a few hours a day, once a week, it'd take fucking forever. So I did West of Loathing, which actually kind of helped define my channel at that point. West of Loathing was amazing. Did Half Minute Hero, which upset me at the end. Yeah, there are a couple that really fucking pissed me off at the end. Like, they did not stick the landing. You sink a whole ton of time into a game and it doesn't stick the fucking landing. But UFO 50 has been a nice change of pace, right? So, the plan for UFO 50 is we're not doing UFO 50 next Sunday. Next Sunday is Easter, gonna do something special. But the Sunday after that, the 27th, gonna be playing Grimstone. The RPG. I've heard varying things about how long it is. Like it's 10 hours, or 6 hours, or 60 hours. We might break Grimstone up by playing a couple of the other games a little bit. See if there might be some ones that are short to beat. But I want to do I want to do Night Manor, which is the point and click adventure, although that might only be an hour. I want to do the Samurai Ball game. I want to learn how to really get good at the Samurai Ball game. I feel like there's tech I'm not privy to. I want to do the little chameleon puzzle game, because I got 3 puzzles and I already got 20% complete. There's a little koala puzzle game. There's a fucking disc game where you throw discs like caroms, and it's got a fucking battle commode and everything. Battle commode, yo, fighting the skibbity toilet. Skibbity bop bop, oh yes, yes. Fucking wrong with you, Amanda? Getting the fucking brain rot. Holy shit. Skibbity spotted. Deploying missiles. Yeah, UFO 50 is going to give me a lot of... It's going to give me a lot of stuff to do. And they're going to be shorter streams, because more variety. I'm still mulling over the next RPG I want to do. Because Jet Set Radio left a really, really nasty taste in my mouth. Very angry that I was not able to finish Jet Set Radio. Because of the way it fucking... The port is dog shit. I was half thinking of like emulating the Dreamcast version, but nah. I got Half Minute Hero Part 2. I might give that a try. Although the ending of Half Minute Hero 1 also left a really bad taste in my mouth. I've got a visual novel called Salt the Earth about a woman trying to date big muscular orc woman. There's a new game that came out called Date Everything, where you can fuck anything in your house. You fucking heard me? I got options for Long Form Sunday, but I want to spend a lot of time with UFO 50 first, because there's a lot of fun shit, and a lot of variety. That's the big thing. A lot of fun variety in UFO 50. So that's the week that was, man. I've got to start, like, if I'm going to start doing bits and weird shit, I got to know when it's not landing, and I got to have a backup plan. But I also have to learn how to be spontaneous and roll with the fucking punches, like when me and Malone were playing golf earlier this week. It's a tough line to walk, man. But it's also okay if I fuck up. Because it's entertainment, man. It's live fucking television, right? I think someone's banging on my fucking door. So we're gonna get to the week that's coming up in a moment. First of all, I gotta show you. This next stream is gonna be Wednesday morning, baby. The next pay-per-view, quote-unquote pay-per-view, the PLE for Fire Pro Wrestling World, my pro wrestling federation. World Extreme Battle Pro. WEBP. I'm going to show you. We're going to, on top of all the title matches and all the amazing shit that has already been planned, we got some other shit too. Right now should be good. Yeah, good week for both of us, man. You got a lot of huge fucking collabs. I'm tempted to try to see if my potato can run Rivals just so I can join y'all on Friday. I fucking doubt it though. So yeah, I'll pull that up before we do this. 9 men's Morris. It's going to be the second PLE. And it's kind of fitting we're doing the PLE this week. Because WrestleMania is this weekend. This upcoming Saturday and Sunday, yeah. 420 is the second day of WrestleMania. Plus the day of that special oregano. And Easter. Dude, that blunt's so good. Jesus rose from the dead. Holy shit. So this is what the card looks like. It's going to be a total... Now, this is not the order. I have not set the order yet. Main event. Bridget, our World Heavyweight Champion, who won the tournament last week, beating Robico in the final, will be defending against the Joker. DC Joker. We also have Sora and Aski, Soraz, our tag team champions. They were assaulted by the Dudley Boys last week. They're going to take on those damn Dudleys to defend the titles. We had a scary moment in the Triple Crown, American Triple Crown, when Dave Bautista almost broke the franchise Shane Douglas' spine with the powerbomb. He's okay. But Batista will be challenging The Undertaker one-on-one for that title. We got 4 Mortal Kombat ninjas. We got Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ermac, and Reptile are 8-man champions. And they're going to be taking on Doki Doki Literature Club. Why the fuck not, right? Why the fuck not? And we got Floyd, the king of Flavortown, mayor of Flavortown, Floyd the Ninja, going to be taking on Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding. A quick QRD on how the titles in my federation work. There's the heavyweight championship held by Bridget, and there's the tag team championship held by Aski and Sora. Anyone can contest for those. Anyone at all. Then you got specialty belts, like the Triple Crown is only for pro wrestlers. We got one coming up that's only for the Gensokyo Heritage title. That's only for oh yeah, shit, it's good I did, I forgot. Patchouli Knowledge is going to be taking on Cerno for Cerno's heavyweight title. Good thing I double checked that. So we got 21 matches, man. We got 21 fucking matches. I would have noticed that on the day of, though. Cerno's taking on Julie. So we got 21 matches going. Holy shit. Yeah, we got 1 belt for Gensokyo characters from Two-Who's. We got 1 belt for pro wrestlers. As you can see, we're gonna have 1 belt for fighting game characters. Now you can see from the list of potential characters at the bottom, it's not who the protagonist is. It's not like Ryu and Liu Kang and all of them, the protagonists. This is my fucking federation. I do what I want. It's just the characters I like. So we're going to have a one-night tournament to see who's going to be the fighting game champion. We're going to have an AEW Triple Crown of 9 former AEW champions. They're going to see who the king of AEW is and get a shot at the American Triple Crown. Plus, we're also going to throw in a 6-man tag title. Because why the fuck not, right? Why the fuck not? We have over 500, I believe we have like 700 people on the roster on WebP. We can have a lot of fucking belts. But yeah, there's a lot of the singles titles are just for one type of genre. Like, I want to do a VTuber title in the future. We got a fighting game title. We got a Toho title. We got a wrestling title. And then there's Mayor of Flavortown, which is for joke characters. We got one for joke characters. So I figure, go ahead. It's been a relatively short week this week. So before I get to the AI art, go ahead and sim out the actual tournament matches. I got random.org going, but I'm not going to show you random.org. I use it all the fucking time. But when you do the random, it gives you the IP address. Now, obviously, I'm using a fucking VPN. Everyone does. But still. So, first of all, we're going to go ahead and gen out what the AEW Triple Threat's going to look like. Jericho. Moxley. Oh, it's only been around, like, AEW's only been around, like, what, 3, 4, 5 years? They've only had 9 heavyweight champions. Omega, Hangman Page. Oh. I figured it would be fitting to go ahead and do 9 men's more this week with WrestleMania coming up and everything. MJF, Samoa Joe. Strickland and Bryan Danielson. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these up. 9 competitors. There's going to be a triple threat match for the semifinals. And then there's going to be a big finals to see if the king of AEW and take on the Triple Crown. Let's go ahead and fucking shuffle, baby. Randomized. Okay, so the first one is going to be Jon Moxley versus CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. That's going to be fucking great. That's going to be fucking nuts. Why can't I type tonight? Holy shit. Next one is going to be Joe versus MJF versus Swerve Strickland. Third one is gonna be Hangman Adam Page versus Chris Jericho. Versus Bryan Danielson. So those are going to be the 3 semis. The gag match, Easter Bunny versus Jesus. I've thought about something. Thanks for stopping by, Darren. I thought about doing something like that. But we've got 21 matches on the card and 3 tournaments as it is. The card's already going to be fucking stacked. It's a good thing I realized that I'd accidentally left the Toho belt off the card, though. So yeah, it's already going to be pretty stacked. So, alright. Now, for the 6-man tags. It's going to be a mini tournament. It's just going to be 4 teams. Kind of like we did with the 8-man tags that one time. There's the Gen Zero trio, which is Robico, Suisse, and Miko. Because Asuka and Sora are the 6-man the tag team champions. So I figured it'd be fair, especially since Robico went the distance with Bridget in the main event of New Gods of Mahavra. It kind of makes sense to give her another shot. There's also Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and X-Pac, who have been part of the story with Gen Zero since the beginning. Then there's... I figured since Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ermac, and Reptile are our 8-man tag team champions, and Floyd is our mayor of Flavortown champion, I will give Rain, Noob Saibot, and Smoke 3 more of the fucking ninjas. Mortal Kombat had a lot of fucking color swap ninjas back in the day. You don't even fucking know. I'm leaving a few out. They're gonna get a shot as well. And also the guys from Pit Fighter, because why the fuck not? Kato, Ty, and Buzz, they're in there. So I'll go ahead and shuffle right now. Alright. Go ahead and hit randomize. See how this tournament shakes out. Okay, so the first semifinal is going to be Robico, Biko, Weesay versus Kato, Ty, and Buzz from Pit Fighter. And second one is going to be Rain, Smoke, Noob, Saibot versus Road Dogg, X-Pac, and Billy Gunn. And then we'll have the finals later. It's going to be a puzzle putting this together, the whole card itself. But I like that puzzle. Oddball pairing. Okay, yeah, it's going to be fucking cool. That's what I love about Fire Pro, man. You get to do whatever you fucking want. Now I just need to set up the Fighters Cup, which will be the secondary belt for fighting game characters. I want to do a VTuber Cup at some point, and the heavyweight championship match at New Gods Mahavre changed history a little bit. If Robico won, I was going to do a VTuber tournament. But Bridget won. So I'm going to be doing a fighting game tournament. Okay, so like I said, the characters that are chosen for the fighting game tournament, you see at the bottom, it doesn't have anything to do with who the protagonist is. Someday Flavor. I thought about that. I legitimately thought I want to do a Flavor Fire Pro. I want to make Fire Pro Flavor and Fire. Problem is, Fire Pro is ridiculously, stupidly, incredibly in depth. It can take days to make one character because there are tens of thousands of moves, tens of thousands of pieces. And now with the workshop, you can draw your own pieces and make your own moves and stuff. There are over 180,000 things on the Fire Pro workshop right now. So I would love to do a Flavor Showdown sometime. I just don't have the fucking time to make everyone. It might be a fun stream, but now we're just going with the pre-made stuff. Okay, so like I said, for the fighting game tournament, it doesn't, the pro tag, the most popular, whatever. No, I'm just picking characters I like. So we got an interesting. I wanted to get some old fighting games. I wanted to get some pre-Street Fighter fighting games too. I did not do Mortal Kombat because we've already got Floyd and we've already got the 8-man tag in Mortal Kombat's hands. I think they're represented. They're well represented. So we got the Karate Champ from Karate Champ. We got the Urban Champion from Urban Champion. We got Star, who throws the little stars. We're calling them stars. We're not calling them what they actually look like. From Yi Ar Kung Fu. Arguably one of the first fighting games ever made. So you got 3 of the ancient fucking classics, man. And then there's Fighter's Destiny. N64 Fighter's Destiny, amazing fucking game. Had a point system, a round system. And I think that I don't know if that's been attempted yet. And it was very innovative. And it has a cool Joker character too. There's the boxer, Little Mac. Yeah. Well, yeah. I wouldn't. I wouldn't call Punch Out a traditional fighting game though, because fighting games traditionally, like, you can play with two players. Although Ye Are Kung Fu, you weren't able to play that with two players until later ports. Um, it's like structurally, Punch Out is more of a puzzle game than an actual fighting game. It's hard to explain. But yeah, so King of Fighters, my favorite. Leona, you remember the I still have combos. Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's hard to do a distinction, especially with the older games. But I wouldn't really consider Punch Out a fighting, especially since it's only one player. Like that's the big thing. It's only one player. So yeah, if you watch the KOF tier list I did with Malone, Leona is my Oshi. Leona Hideroon. Marissa from Street Fighter 6 because Muscle Mommy, of course. Vanessa Lewis from Tekken, I'm still trying to fucking learn her and not be total dog shit at that game. And Heihachi Mishima from Tekken, because Heihachi Mishima is dead. Dead set on selling you crypto. Oh, fuck Tekken. No, absolutely fuck Tekken. I might have to talk to Star about this, maybe more aware than I am. But not only did they pull this stupid fucking Heihachi Mishima is dead bullshit, but they also, apparently had a really bad patch recently that went out that fucked up Tekken 8. But yeah, go ahead and shovel this. And get the quarterfinals. So, first round is Fighters Destiny Joker versus Urban Champion. I'm tempted to do this as like a fucking brawl for all. Second one will be Heihachi Mishima versus Leona Hideran. Third one is going to be Vanessa Lewis versus Star from Ye Are Kung Fu. And Jamp versus Marissa. Now, I know I'm just naming old style fighters. Honestly, no series that series is truly dead. Yeah, no series is truly dead, bro. City of the Wolves coming out over 20 years after Mark of the Wolves proves no series is truly dead. Absolutely not. They're making another fucking marathon game if you want to talk about games that are not truly dead. It looks like shit, but still. But yeah. And one more. Yeah, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's 21. One more match you may have noticed. I'm trying to do my own federation. Actually, like maybe a quote-unquote weekly show. Maybe every other week, like TNA used to do. You're going to start seeing a lot of the same characters again. You're going to start seeing actual bigger storylines coming out of them. And that is why the number one contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship is going to be Pepsi Man versus G-Man. Pepsi Man won our first ever big battle royal, the Gift of the Gods thing. And he's been a mainstay on our federation since the fucking day one. And G-Man held the Flavor Town Championship for a long fucking time. And it was huge. Both of these guys, G-Man, Pepsi Man, important to... Eventually what I want to do, the last thing I want to do is I want to make a whole federation with a full set roster. Faces, heels, and stables. Like New Japan. I want to do the New Japan model. Where it's a whole bunch of gigantic stables. And you can tell what someone's alignment is by what stable they're in. Like, oh, you're in Raguchi 619 or 69. You're a neutral face. You're in Chaos. You're chaotic neutral. You're in Los Ingobernables de Japón. You're a chaotic good. You're in Suzuki-gun. You're lawful evil. You're in... Shit, there was one that was chaotic evil. I guess the Empire... Suzuki-gun dissipated, so I guess the Kingdom would be the lawful evil now. Bullet Club. Bullet Club will be chaotic evil. Bullet Club. That's what I want to do. Go ahead and eventually establish who the stars are. And establish a federation. And have a whole bunch of fucking shows. And I want to do a series. I want to do a G1 class. I was, you can tell I was heavily inspired by New Japan when putting this whole fucking thing together. I want to do a climax. Which is a league. Where everyone fights everyone like a sports league. Like a sport ball league. And then the top two face each other for a shot at the title. So that's what I want to do. Like, it's just going to be a normal show, 9 Men's Morris this Wednesday. But eventually, I do want to do a league. I want to do a whole fucking thing. And I want to do a VTuber title, too. Just got to road test some more of the VTuber. But that's what the cards get. That's not the card order. But those are the 21 matches that are scheduled right now. And that's going to be the next stream, Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Or Car would be being the Zack Ryder of the Federation. No. Malone is fucking wacky and gung-ho, just fucking goes for it. I don't know who he'd be. I don't know if he'd be Toru Yano. Maybe a Ryosuke could... Maybe he'd be Taguchi. I get the feeling Malone would join Bullet Club just because it's a gun. He'd be like Omega or something. Me, I'd want to join Chaos just because I get the fucking suit and I get to hang out with Toru Yano. That'd be fucking cool. So yeah, that's what's happening Wednesday morning. Went way too long, but helped me go ahead and sort shit out. Thank you, random.org. And thank you for not doxing me. I love random.org. Random.org is great. But do not do it live on stream. Because I believe they show your IP when you generate. I mean, obviously we're all using fucking VPN, but still. Any fucking safety, right? So, after that, pull the fucking... Get this out of the way. I'll go ahead and set up the card order later. I'm not in a good headspace right now. I'll admit it because of the bad news I got before I started the stream tonight. So I'll set up the actual card order later. But back to the rest of the week. Used a very interesting name on Wednesday afternoon, 7 p.m. I will be hanging out and chatting with Sensoka. Now, if you don't know who Sensoka is fucking amazing, man. Sensoka is a fucking homie to Flavor. And if you don't know about Sensoka Sucks or the capitalist guild he works with, you're out of the fucking loop, man. Sensoka's always on the Discord, posting these amazing fucking things he makes. He's a fucking workshop genius. He does metal shop, he does leather shop, He makes metal coins. He made a lighter with sand ruby on it. And it's just fucking cool, man. And he said that I've kind of inspired him. And this is one of the biggest honors I've ever had in my fucking life. He said I'm inspiring him to try streaming and VTubing. And that fucking touched me, man. It really did. So I'll be chatting with Sensoka 7 p.m. Wednesday. We're gonna talk about lore, potentially making a character. He wants to be a dwarf. He wants to be a dwarf, and I think that's fucking cool. So I'll be brainstorming some ideas with him. We'll just be chatting and pulling up pictures and just fucking going where the discussion moves. Now, I almost never stream on Thursdays. Thursday, 7 p.m. is my 9-month anniversary. Normally, I wasn't gonna do a stream for the 9-month anniversary, but I was looking at the 6-month anniversary stream recently and how I set my priorities and reset my priorities, what I want to focus on. And I realized, holy shit, my priorities have changed so fucking much over the last couple months. Dear God. So this would be a good excuse as any. It's going to be a short stream. Don't go out of your way to check it out. It's going to be a short stream where I reorder my priorities, because I use my priorities to fill out my schedule month after month and focus what I want to focus on. Friday, fucking death slot. Gonna play bird fucking dice ball. Dicey bird ball. It's a little dice-based game with little birds. You roll the dice, you get the birds grab the ball, you put it to the end. It's in demo mode. I think it's been a demo for like fucking years now. But I have been in touch with the guy who plays it, or who creates it. He's working on other games right now. He wants to have it out, though, by the end of the year. And he even admits that the AI is a little shit. So he's working on... That's going to be cool. It's always cool when the dev actually gets back in touch with you. So to do that, we'll get a fucking Dicey Bird Ball. It's still a demo. So there's only one campaign. You can only do the campaign for one team. That's it. You can either do the campaign for one team, or you can do random matches. Just fucking exhibition matches. I kind of want to build my own team, but I don't know if I can do that in the demo. Like the demo's been on for a long fucking while. Hopefully this inspires them to work on it. Get a finished product out there. So that's going to be cool. And then Sunday, we got a special thing. I didn't know what the schedule was going to be, because Sunday is Easter. And you know, my family, Mother Splatts, Father Splatts, Sister Golden Hair, little monkey. I'm a monkey's uncle. He's a little sack monkey kid. My family, they come first. And since the 20th is going to be Easter, I wanted to give them first crack at my time. I mean, obviously. We're going to be doing sunrise service. Going to be getting real early. Real fucking early. So by noon, I should be free. And this is what we're not doing UFO 50 this week for a very special Easter stream. I'll be playing Balatro for the first time. I bought Balatro like 5 or 6 days ago. Never fucking played it. Never fucking touched it. Father Splatts, who's kind of, you know, in his old age, he's the one who inspired me to become a gambler. Or casino gambler. I'm not a gambler, I'm a casino game player. I don't put real money on it. I just play the games. And I thought, you know, he might like Balatro. Then I thought I might like Balatro. And everyone said, hey, you'll love Balatro. So I bought fucking Balatro. Jimbo did it for me. The real life Jimbo in those weird fucking commercials Push me over the edge. So, Belatro. And then, the usual shit. Weekly wrap. So, that's what's coming next week. Huge fucking week. Massive fucking week this week. 9 Men's Morris at Wednesday, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Sensoga. 7 p.m. Thursday, 9-month anniversary. Very short. I'm surprised if that'll go past an hour. Friday, fucking Death Slot, Dicey Bird Ball, then Belatro. You play the fucking Belatro, Amanda. Amanda, why don't you play the Belatro? It's a good the ding 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 in the song instead of 4 times. You like the Belatro. The Belatro. That's gonna be fucking shit. So, wrap it up as we usually do. I don't think I posted my AI pictures this week. Yet, I haven't dumped them yet. I'll do that afterwards. I apologize. I had a few really good gems this week. Honestly, it's probably worse. You were Hololive Joker. Hololive. We don't talk about fucking Hololive poker, man. Don't make me ban your ass. Here's my last minute AI gen for Dicey Dungeons. It was supposed to be in a bathtub with dice. Get some you can. Thank you for stopping by, Dead Mac. I mean, you can fuck right off, but thank you for stopping by. Yeah, this is supposed to be me in a bathtub with dice. That's a lot of fucking. That's a huge fucking bathtub, though. I don't know what Bing Create thinks a bathtub is. Now for the actual gems. No AI art for WebP, the Fire Pro, because I used actual pictures for that one of all the participants, all the current title holders. But for Sensoka, I had a few really good pictures of Sensoka. This one came out really fucking cool. Japanese air bath. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. This one was fucking cool. I would rule poker player and throws it out the window. Yeah. I'm familiar with the concept. I've just not dipped too deep into it. Oh yeah. This one was fucking cool. This is just what I picture Sensoka. It's like, and these came out so fucking good. And this is the one we ended up settling on. Because he said he liked how this one looked with the hair and the beard color and everything. So this is the one Sensoka decided to settle on. I'm going to try to use this as kind of a base in the future. For AI picks of the guy. Because I hope this isn't our last collab, obviously. I hope we do a lot of cool shit. But we have a lot of time to show off his amazing fucking work. I think he's working on something for Off Guy, too. I'll definitely have to ask him. Wednesday. There was no thumbnail for Thursday. Thursday was just a picture. Friday, Dicey Bird Ball. That was kind of interesting. This is the one I went with. I didn't specify an outfit. What I told the AI was, I want a picture of me dressed like John Madden on a football field full of flamingos and chickens. Overwatch, you had the robotic... What, Bastion? I think it was Bastion. Yeah, I got a lot of good ones for Dicey Bird. The power of John Madden saw me through to defeating the fucking Viscount. I will call upon his power again. What other good one? Definitely feeling the John Madden influence with this one. Hello, can I order a pizza? No. Why not? Because you are John Madden. I like this one too. Norbert. Oh, I thought it was Baskin, not someone else. Thing is, I don't do the 5-on-5 or 6-on-6 shooters. I'm not too knowledgeable with those. But yeah, he liked it because they had the hair was one color and the beard was another color. And of course, for Balatro and for the weekly wrap-up, get a little bit of Alpha Splatts as the fucking bunny girl. It's almost impossible to do a fucking bunny girl outfit. I tried that during my joke stream. Trying to do a joke fucking bunny girl. And it wouldn't do it. But for some reason, it looked a little better when I tried to do it with Alpha Splatts. There are so many good gens of that one. I also put one for the weekly Zatsu for next week, too. I think a few good ones of her. I don't know why this one made her tan, but now it looks interesting. I think that's the best of them. See what other ones I might have. Yeah, I think that's it. So, huge fucking week ahead. I wanted this to be a huge week as soon as I saw that Sensoka was accepting the invitation for Wednesday night. But this week's going to be huge. Next week is going to be interesting too. Like I said, do not take any times or streams as set in stone. Because I will make a room like a month in advance. That's just so I fill that up on my calendar. But yeah, this week, next week, the week of like the 21st to the 28th, we're going to do creative writing, Amanda meets Alpha Splatts, and creating a new character to stream as. Finishing Blood and Bacon with Balone. No death slot yet, but we are going to do Grimstone for UFO 50. And then after that, the next week after that, I've already slotted a Darkest Dungeon stream. I'm almost out of characters to cosplay as a Darkest Dungeon. I did one as the Antiquarian. Now I think it's just the Grave Robber and the Occultist left, and I never fucking run Occultist. Fucking never. So I may have to start cosplaying as the bosses. I'm doing great progress though. I killed 6 of the 8 level 3 bosses. I killed the level 3 Farmstead and level 3 Crimson Court. Killed the level 5 Crimson Court. And it's fucking great. And it's a lot of fun. I want to do this in perpetuity, man. I want to do this as long as I can, but like I said, I got some news to... Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't want people to... they're going to be jacking up my rent at the end of the month. End of next month, rather. Gonna be jacking up my rent and maybe looking for a new place to live, depending on how bad it is. But I don't have a whole bunch of means to do that right now. It'll not be as horrible because I've got a computer working from home now. But having to move is gonna be a fucking thing. If I do. But that's a big, like, my rent is going. So I'm gonna have to start getting pissy with the people at work and say, hey, my rent is going up. You can't keep forcing me to go home early. I need those fucking hours. Transfer me to another division. Transfer me to another department. Put me back in the fucking mines if you have to. But I can't be pulling 25 to 30 hours a week anymore. So you're going to be seeing a little less, and you may be seeing a lot, depending on how that fucking goes. Just being honest with you, man. Because I don't want you to worry about me. Like, I'm a piece of shit, so I know you shouldn't worry about me at all. But I know some of you do worry about me, and some of you do care about me. That still blows my fucking mind after all these months. I want to be honest with you. I'm a fucking middle-aged wagey. Dipping into my savings a little bit. Although, between my IRS check and a couple of other things that went through, that's going to kind of carry me over. But yeah. All the shit that's going on in the world right now isn't helping either, so I'm a little bit fucking menhair, man. But I think I'm doing better at hiding. I think I'm doing better at not letting it show on stream. That's why it's so important for me to learn when it's time to cut bait. When it's time to dip on a fucking stream. And I did that on Friday, and I came back with something different, and I think it worked out. It's a process, man. I'm fucking learning. I am fucking learning, man. And I am honored that y'all are taking this ride with me. It's been like 9 months, almost 9 months. There has been little to no growth on the channel. But a lot of that is, like I said, I don't play the big games. I don't play fucking Repo. I don't play Rivals. I don't play fucking Five Nights at Fred-a-Bear. I do my fucking thing. And this is shit that I did, like I said in the Vegas stream. This is shit. Ooh. That was a juicy one. Thank you. I do this shit alone. And I did this shit for decades. Not years, decades alone. Just to keep my sanity going. So if anyone finds interest in things that helped me get through life for a long fucking stretch, that warms my fucking heart. Makes me smile. So thank you. And I'll be reassessing those priorities, what I want to do, what I want to focus on Thursday. But I want to do this as long as I can. Come June, May, June, I don't know if I'll be able to keep doing this with everything going on. I want to do it as long as I can. As long as I fucking can. It's part of my life now. It's part of my identity. And I've met some amazing fucking people doing this. I'm all in, baby. Life just may not agree with me. So just fucking, the nature of what we do is ephemeral anyway, right? Love your oshis while they're there, man. Love your oshis while they're there. Malone, thank you for stopping by. Darren, thank you for stopping by. Dead Mac, thank you for stopping by. VOD watchers, lurkers, second screen saints. Huge streams this week. Fire Pro, Sunsoka, reassessing priorities, and we're having Easter with Balatro. Amanda played the fucking Balatro on Easter. You do the Balatro, get the Joker. You get the Joker, and then you get the other Joker. And then you get the ding ding ding, and you win. At least that's what I'm told. I better get the stream now before I say more dumb shit. Because eventually I just wind up with nothing but dumb shit. This all dumb shit, man. And I thank you for enjoying my dumb shit. There will be more dumb shit to come in the future. I'm your faithful Amanda Splatts. This is the Amanda Splatts Project. Yeah, have a good night. I should probably clean the screen. What don't I need anymore? Keep Fuji. I'll keep the one from the fist game. I think I'll delete me as a cat because I've already hit the level cap for web fishing. Bridget's the world heavyweight champion right now. That's a nugget. A nugget. Fashion nugget. Direct poo. That goes. Me from South Park got fucking pissed off with that game. Pringle Special Edition. Fuck that. Sawa, my beloved, your stand. Turtle in a suit. No, I haven't touched the TMNT collection since that stream. Machine Head, you can go. And wow. Nothing but big muscular woman, current world heavyweight champion, and fan art my senpai made. Not still, I got my fucking priorities in order. Balatra!